G'day all, it's Colin from PC TLC and thanks for joining me. In this video I'm going to be looking at a bit of bash scripting. I was watching TRG, the Real Geek, the other day. He was talking about making a simple bash script. I think it was, which one was it? Making a simple update script in bash. And he was also talking about, I think that might have been the same video where he was talking about also using one of eznix scripts. Now this is one of eznix's scripts here, EzAdmin, and he was talking about changing that around and whatever, and it sparked a bit of an idea for myself. And I was also watching eznix. I was watching back his live stream, Easy Archer template updates, Pipewire and Chit Chat. I was watching that back. I don't know when that stream took place, but I probably, because he's on the other side of the pond, I wouldn't have been awake more than likely. And then TRG, the Real Geek, came on during that, and he said he's making another video about bash scripts. I'd already started on this, so I thought I'll give it a go and see if I can test it out for myself, because there's one thing I want to do for myself when I reinstall my operating system is, instead of manually creating links and changing the owner of the data drive and so forth, I thought this might be a simple way of doing that. I just need to get another copy of that one there, copy that into documents. Oh, actually, no, I'll put in downloads for now because it's the same name. Actually, I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? I want the EzAdmin, copy that into downloads, paste that. Okay. This is eznix's script for his EzAdmin script, and he's got his menu there and so forth. So in his menu he's got add myself to sudo group and so forth, and that's that's set as A, which is set sudo, which is up here, set sudo. So he's got his script there, and he's got his optimized script as well, which is on the menu, optimized sources. So I want to take a look at what I've done here, side by side with this. So what I've done is I've manipulated the script a little bit to suit myself. So I need to change owner of the disk or the data drive. So I've got two drives on this one here. If we have a look, I've got this 64 gig volume. If you have a look, I cannot create folders or anything because I need to change the permissions of that. And that's normally how I have my main operating system set up, is with that data drive. So obviously this number here, if we have a look at this number here, that number there is going to change to whatever the number is of the disk on my main system. So I need to change that. And I don't know whether it's actually in mount or media. I think because I use GNOME disks to mount it automatically, and that puts it into the FS tab, then it might be mount colon, I think, or something like that. So that's what I've done here. I've changed his menu a bit, change owner, remove home folders, which is what I need to do. So I've named it that, remove home folders. So that's this one here, and that's removing the home folders. Well, actually, I don't know what that F is there for, so I better change that. That must be a typo there. Lucky I've seen that actually. So I'll just save that. Okay, that should be okay now. And then I've got the create link here. So I'm going to create the link from, and see, I've got that wrong too, because in this one it's media. So I'm going to have to change all them to media actually. It's actually media colon, so I need to change that. I forgot about that. Media colon and that, and then if I can copy and paste that, probably be handy. Okay, let's save that file and save. So that's my command there, linking all the documents and all that. But what I need to do is I need to change ownership first before I can actually create the folders. But normally, in a normal situation, the folders would already be there. So in this case, I'm just going to manually do those. So, so I've updated that. Yep, that's saved. So I can close that. Now, I did do this. Let's have a look here. I did this, and I know that this was one that I made, and I decided to rename it. But for some reason, that one won't work. And I'll show you the error. Everything seems to be all right, but maybe it's the way I've typed it out or manipulated it or changed it in some way. It just doesn't want to work. So if we have a look at that, we run that, it gives me an error for the done on line 127, syntax error. It's exactly the same. There's not much difference. If we have a look, it's talking about this done here. I've gone through it all. It all seems to be right, but maybe just the way I manipulated this may have been wrong or something. I don't know. So what I did was I kept adjusting this one, and I'll just make sure that's the one I changed. Yep, it is. So I adjusted this one, and I did it one section at a time and kept opening it up in here to make sure that it was working. So if we have a look at that, and there we go. Change owner, remove home folders, create links to data drive. Done this a couple of times, hasn't worked, and I'm glad it didn't work because you know, I had mount instead of media, but I'm glad that didn't work because I wanted to record this. So it would have been wasting my time if I had have actually done it and I didn't record it. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to try this out and see how we go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the owner and put in my password. And I put the sleep time, he had it on 3, I put it to 0 so it just comes back up straight away. So I'm glad that worked. So I didn't get any errors there, so we'll just have a look and see whether that's worked or not. So I still cannot change, cannot add folders, so maybe I need to close that and maybe open it back up. But that still hasn't worked. Okay, so maybe I need to log out and log back in. I'm not sure. It's not there. So that's log out and try that. So I might have to put a little message there to log out and log back in maybe. We'll see. Let's have a look. No, still didn't work. Properties, media colon, and that still didn't work. Have I got the wrong command for that, have I? I thought that's how you changed ownership. Sudo change owner. Maybe it needs to have the dash capital R, I think. Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe I need to refer to my cherry tree. Maybe I've done the wrong command there. So let's have a look here. It'll be change owner, sudo change owner dash R. Okay, so that looks like it's right anyway. I didn't have the dash R, so we'll try that again. So dash R, and I'll save that and see if that works. So let's try that again. This scripting stuff's not easy, is it? Put in my password. And maybe, hopefully that might have worked. No. See, the owner is root still. So it's located in media, colon. Use my password. I better check that number there. I can actually copy that number from here. That's probably not a bad idea. Maybe I've mistyped that number. That's probably what I've done. No doubt. Okay, let's do that. I think that number must be wrong. Oh, yeah, it was. I think it was wrong. I think that one's right. No, that was wrong as well. I manually typed that, so I didn't know I could copy and paste it. So yeah, that's not a good idea, especially with my glasses. So yeah, that'll work now for sure. My mouse battery's getting low. Don't know why. I'm pretty sure I changed that not long ago. Bizarre. All right, that's saved that. File save. Okay, so now we should be right. Try it again. Here we go. Here we go. Let's close that. Close and then restart it for the changes to take effect. And password. And now we're going to check. Close that and reopen it. And there we go. Yes. So that's worked. All right. So I don't know. Let's put a lost and found in there. I don't know why it does that. So let's create folder, documents and videos. Now this is on the data drive. This is. So they're the ones that I want to link. And maybe what we can do is, so now this is the other thing as well. So what I need to be doing now is I need to be working, need to close all this, and I need to put all these documents, cut those into this documents, and also was downloads. So we've got those there. We'll cut those into this downloads here, paste that. So all the other folders should be in the home directory should be cleared now. So that'll also tell us whether that link is working correctly, because those home folders are all empty, like so. So we've done that. So the next one is B, remove the home folder. So let's see if I've got that correct or not. So we'll try B. So I don't know whether anything's happened there or not. So yes, it has removed all the home folders. So that's really nice. So what we can do now is C, create the links to the data drive. So let's do that and see if I've got this correct or not. And that's done. So let's check that out. And look at that. What a fantastic idea. Why didn't I do this a long time ago? So let's have a look. Yep, we've got the documents in there. Downloads. Oh, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm hoping eznix or the Real Geek watches this video. I'm not sure whether because I've left the rest of the menus here. Now, if I was to comment them out, if we go to Documents and EzAdmin, I don't know whether it will affect this folder if I comment these scripts out here, because I'm not using them from here onwards. I tried that with the other one and I got a problem, but I don't know if that was the reason why. So I'm thinking about commenting them all out and commenting these out from the menu. So just put a hashtag in front of those that's not needed, and in front of these ones. I don't know whether I should do that or not. I'm hoping somebody can answer that question, or should I just leave it? Or should I just or maybe what I should do is just hashtag and comment out the ones in the menu and just leave everything else the same. That could be an option, so I don't see all those other ones in the menus, because I don't really want those anyway. But I mainly want it just for those little things there. So if you're going to do this, do what I'm doing. Make sure it's in a virtual box, and then you make sure you're doing it correctly. Yeah, you've seen me update that. I did it a little bit wrong, and I was wondering why it wasn't working, because you got on my main system here. I think you'll find, if I have a look on my main system, at my media, which is other locations. This one here. Properties. Yeah, that's in mount. It's not in media, it's in mount. And then it'll be that number there. So I just need to change those things. And I'm pretty sure this number shouldn't change, because that's the ID number of that. It's a separate NVMe SSD M.2. So I'm pretty sure with hard drives, that shouldn't change. I think that should always be the same. I'm not sure. I really haven't taken much notice of the number, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I'll, when I reinstall this, because I'm thinking about moving on from Pop! OS. I've been using it for about 8 months now, and I messed up my boot. Although it's booting again, I fixed the boot up. but it's now booting very slowly. Yeah, so I'm thinking about making a bit of a change. Yeah, so that's my little bash script there. Thank you, eznix, for the hard work you put in for this stuff. He probably finds that easy, but boy, just me changing it is to me just hard work. So it's not one of my strong points doing all this sort of scripting and stuff, to be honest. I enjoy it, but yeah, you need to sort of understand how all this stuff works. So yeah, I don't know how I messed up the first one anyway. So I hope I sparked some ideas for somebody, because the Real Geek certainly sparked a few ideas for me. And I'd like to thank eznix for the hard work he puts in with these scripts. That's a nice little platform for me to build on and change. It makes my job a little bit not a little bit, a lot easier to just manipulate a bit all the hard work that eznix has already put into this thing, and just make it a little bit my own. So I hope you enjoyed this small video on my bash scripting there, and the real test will be when I install something on my main system and try it out there. I've got the file there now. It's all working. All I have to do is change a couple of things here and there, and it's done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting and informative, and thanks for watching.